Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am your host, Davin James. I hope you're all doing well, hope you're having a good day. Please remember to like, subscribe and comment to my channel, and I hope you guys enjoy today's episode. So today I'm talking about a man from Finland who's been arrested after a so-called joke with his friend went horribly wrong. The man, who is not being identified, he was arrested last Thursday after placing 12 kilos of dynamite in two cars that belonged to another man. And you might think, well, was this a prop? Or was this, some kind of a joke? Well, it was part of a joke. But unfortunately, it was real life dynamite explosives, which could have gone horribly wrong in so many different ways. So thankfully, this was confiscated and no one was actually hurt during this prank. But the police commissioner confirmed that the two men didn't know each other prior to the incident. So it wasn't like a terrorist attack or anything like that. It was just a stupid prank one friend decided to play on the other friend that could have had real life consequences for these actions. Despite the fact that we are in the middle of August on not April Fool's Day, the police commissioner still insisted that the dynamite was all part of a prank. And in his own words, he said that the guy did it as a joke when he was talking to the Finnish media from Finland. However, the owner of the car was not amused by the dynamite gift, and he actually called the police to come and confiscate it, which is, what you would do. When you see something like that in your car, you're like, what the hell? You're going to try and get police or bomb squad to your car or anywhere for that matter straight away. If you got time like this, because, heaven's sake, that if he was to get there too late, then anything could have happened to him or anybody else in that nearby area. But in addition to the dynamite, detonators were also confiscated from the cars, confirmed by the commissioner. And according to the media, a specialised police force who are trained in explosives were called in to remove the 12 kilos of dynamite. Due to the amount of explosives, the police made the decision to evacuate the nearby buildings and private houses to avoid any injuries, which is a standard procedure given this sort of situation. And across Finland, you cannot actually possess dynamite without a permit. Any explosives must be authorised by authorities. It is understood that the man in question did not have any permit for the dynamite. I didn't realise that in any sort of country that you could actually get your hands on, explosive dynamites, whatever, if you had authority, if you had permission, I never thought that would be a thing, just because of because of the dangers of it. I just didn't think that would be a reasonable, thing you could just go out and buy, as long as you got, authorization from the police or the government or whatever it may be. I don't know why, it just never came to my mind. Even though, in other countries, you could buy guns and all that, as long as you got a background check done and, stuff like that. But for some reason, this just didn't come into my mind. And according to the police commissioner, the suspect in the crime has connections to an abandoned house where the dynamite may have come from and where it was checked. We searched the house, but no remains were found. Police have ruled out this incident as a possible terrorist attack, which I mentioned earlier. There was no signs of a terrorist attack, as the man claims it was never his intention to blow up the cars. Well, while the suspect was arrested on Thursday, he was later released on bail while the investigation is underway. He is a suspect of an explosive crime, where the punishment scale is either a fine or maximum 2 years in prison, said the police commissioner. I think 2 years is not that much, if I'm being really honest. I know this is not a big, this is still a big crime, because it still involves a danger level threat such as explosives. But I would have thought that would have been a much more higher prison sentence, in my opinion. I don't know why, but it just feels like something like that, which could have been a terrorist attack, maybe if it was a terrorist attack, it would have gone higher in terms of the prison sentence sort of thing. But because he was just a friend who did a stupid thing and nobody was actually hurt, if he was to get arrested, even though the investigation is still underway, if he was to get sent to prison, then he would have probably been sentenced for a higher amount of time, or a longer period of time for that matter. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm all for pranks with your friends. Absolutely. Like, who doesn't love a good, harmless prank when it comes to your mates? Like putting a spider in someone's bed, or in the bathroom, or something like that. You know, something that's not going to, like, give him any sort of real life harm. It's just going to give him a jump scare or two for a few seconds. You know, something little like that, where you know nobody's going to come out of it. They might stop speaking to you for a couple of hours or so, or maybe longer. But other than that, nothing serious is going to come out of it, and you don't need to worry about possibly hurting them, or, you know, facing a prison sentence or anything like that, you know? It's little things like that you gotta keep in mind when it comes to situations when you're playing a prank on somebody. And another opinion of mine is that this dude, who remains unidentified, is an idiot. Like, why would you think putting real life explosives in your friend's car was a prank? Like, that's serious. He could have died. Anybody nearby could have died. That's a serious offence rather. And the fact that you think that's a harmless prank to pull on somebody, that goes to me that you really don't understand the sort of situation that you were putting your friend in, or you were putting yourself in for the matter, at the same time. I'm glad nobody was hurt, and nobody, you know, well, yeah, nobody was hurt, basically. I would hate to anybody to have to go through something like that, and yeah, it's just crazy how some people have no sense in them. You know, there comes common sense, and there comes just being a full-on idiot. And in this sort of situation, this guy was a full-on idiot. And I don't know what his other friend thinks, the one with the car, the one who was nearly killed, in a sense. I don't know what he thinks about all of this. And I don't know how he feels about this guy going forward, whether or not he still wants to be a part of this guy's life or not. I would imagine you probably wouldn't, because why would you? But either way, this guy who did go with the prank, or went with the idea for the prank, is a total douche, and I hope that he realises that he could have actually done something more serious than what actually happened. So with that being said, thank you all for listening to this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.